my question is not exactly an injury. Well, I guess it is. I went in to have a cyst removed from my ovary, and I was supposed to be in and out the same day, and they admitted me, and I was hurting just horribly, and they had actually punctured my lower intestine, and they had to get a trauma doctor in, and I had to have emergency surgery the next day, and it left a really big hole, or what I thought was really big, in my stomach that had to be packed with gauze constantly, and it kept draining and kept draining. And then the drainage just turned. I was with a friend shopping, and I showed her it was coming through everything, all of the gauze in my clothes, and it was yellow, and she said, you can go into the emergency room. So I had been going to a different hospital, but she said, we're not going back there. I can't drive that far. We went to a different hospital, and they, well, anyway, after talking to my attorney, they said that I should stay with the trauma doctor that saved my life because he knew what was going on. But he did surgery again, and now I have got a 6.5 long by 3.5 wide by 2.5 inches deep.
Okay, Tammy, I want the guys to weigh in tonight and give you some advice on which way to turn. It sounds like she has just had a really rough time.
Absolutely. Nicked bowels or bowel perforations are actually kind of common. We see it a pretty good bit, and those can be cases that are actionable from a medical negligence standpoint, and especially it sounds like maybe you already have an attorney, which is good. You definitely need to consult an attorney, but I will still say this, even though the medical negligence part of this may be there, and it sounds like the damages portion may be there because it sounds like you've really been struggling with this, and I'm sorry to hear that. That does not necessarily mean that a medical negligence case is going to be feasible to pursue.
That's right.
And it's because just from an economic standpoint, it's got to make sense to everybody involved. And unfortunately, even that case right there, where you have a nicked bowel, which isn't supposed to happen during surgery, and you have serious damages, those cases, if brought to a jury, 9 times out of 10 will end up in a defense verdict for the doctor, and that's just the way, unfortunately, that at least Alabama juries react to those type cases.